Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do a 3v5 between me and the viewers on the map War is Coming Hills in honor of Delta's birthday, which is coming up real soon. Should be a fun one now. Playing as the Indians. You guys in the Twitch chat seem to be pretty torn between me playing as the Indians or the Turks. And I think the consensus is that I'm going to try and go for an Elephant Archer rush. Now, I actually have done a Turk Cavalry rush before on the channel, Rovsy. That was a fun one. I'm going to try and maybe get us some really Elephant Archers. I'm not quite sure. Thank you for asking, Scud Launcher. Yes, everyone knows that's what I take the short breaks for. Good news is, looks like my sheep are right here, right where I need them. And the game, happy birthday, Delta! GG, well played. You tried, guys, but you couldn't beat the champ. GG. Also, I'm remaking. Alright, rejoin the lobby. Nice try, enemy team. I mean, if I'm being honest, they put up a good fight, but, I mean, really, they never stood a chance. If you want to know exactly how good the Elephant Archer rush is, well, I hope that explains it. Now, hopefully these guys just pile on in here. Just the faster you do this, the better. Let's go, Delta, one more time. Maybe restart Steam, something. Let's go. Let's go. His Steam crashed. Good. That means it automatically restarted for him. And the faster you do this, Delta, let's do it. God, this is going to be the easiest game of my life. 2 wins in a row. Do you think we can do 2 wins in a row? Pretty sure we can. They tried, but really? They knew it was over. The moment that I picked this strategy and I told you guys that I was doing, they didn't stand a chance. GG, well played. This is when I cut it right here and I just upload this 2 minutes to YouTube just to show you guys how fast you can win with the right strategy. Skyneto Team 2, let's go. Jack, ready up. Good night, Gogoy. Play Chinese? Next time. Hey, Ignistone, great to see you. You're always here, dude. Always good to have you. Can we just go? Start the game. Come on, Skyneto. 3v5. War is Coming Hills. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What, 4 games per stream? Someone asked me earlier today, pardon me if I don't remember who specifically that was, the message went by so fast, didn't get to read it. Now, someone said, you know, Rez, wouldn't it be great if you could, like, somehow get through the drawing faster, which just really isn't that, like, feasibly possible. Like, it just... Oh, I can't see my sheep at the start. GG, guys. Oh, never mind, I'm so good at this game. They're right there. I just made that happen. Someone's like, if only you could get through the drawing faster, man, you could probably play like 4 games per stream. Well, joke's on you. This is game number 4, buddy. Haha. We did get to do 4 games today. All planned. So yeah, that was Delta's birthday match. Now this match, game 4, no longer in honor of Delta's birthday. This is a very neutral match for no specific purpose. He already had his birthday game, and I gotta say, it was a good one. It was a good game. They do, Blair? That's great to know. That makes me feel even more confident. So I would like to go for early Elephant Archers, but that's, I say it's a gimmicky strategy is underdoing it. I feel that you, by going for early unique units that cost $1 trillion, you tend to set up your economy so that it is so small you can only see with a magnifying glass. Like, you can't just throw out, like, 110 food and 80 gold for an Elephant Archer in a Castle Age. At that point, your eco is very, very fragile, and, you know, you gotta take baby steps. You can't just throw all that money away like that. So I'll probably have to do something else before that. Maybe, like, a Camel rush, initially. Guys, if you're good at this game, the sheep will always spawn in the correct locations. I mean, that's something that I really wanted to teach you guys, that, you know, with enough practice, if you just get good, the sheep will always spawn initially in your line of sight. I mean, that's a initial quick sign of a noob player, is that the sheep just don't spawn in the right location. You know, also, if you're good at this game, your gold will spawn in the back, of course, all your wood in a defensible position. You know, it'll take practice, guys, but with technique, in due time, watch enough of my stuff, maybe some of the magic will rub off on you. Get good enough at the game, man, they'll never steal your boar, because all your boars they'll just spawn right on top of each other, you know, right next to your TC, like 5 inches away. It's great. And you know what else is great? Loom is great because I don't trust anyone's connection in this game. We're playing with 8 players. Wow, those sheep are far apart. Are those mine or his? Those are mine. But if I find more, then they're suddenly his. So anyway, gonna get Loom because I don't trust anyone's connection in this game. Oh wait, are those mine? Great. All right. Well, looks like I don't have any sheep under my TC right now, so these guys get to stand around, do some sightseeing, which is very important, I think. If you just shoot this thing twice, that'd be the best. You know, and when you're good at Aoe2, you don't even need to harvest from your sheep. You can just leave them all the way over here, and it's okay. It's okay because when you're good, man, just good things happen to you. The good stuff happens. Obviously, I'm being as sarcastic as physically possible, and, you know, that's just an unfortunate problem. Ooh, those were his sheep. I think I found some more. So anyway, you know, it goes without saying, guys, a brief disclaimer as always is that during these matches, my attention is heavily divided between playing the game, whoa, what was that forced drop-off? Playing the game, reading the Twitch chat, and trying to provide a meaningful commentary, so, you know, I don't get to play a perfect game, but that's totally fine. We don't expect perfection. Unless we're watching Tyrant. Oh my. Speaking of that, I would really love to... obviously, those guys aren't all perfect too, but they do tend to produce very good quality games. Plenty of other great Aoe2 players besides them, of course. Now, I do want to do more expert commentaries. I feel like with something like War is Coming, since they're in a huge series, it's very hard for me to cast all the games in that series in a timely manner. So, you know, I don't know if you guys are okay with this, but let me know if you're okay with me doing commentaries on expert matches, but like not a series, preferably like non-War is Coming stuff. I mean, Zero Empires is already covering like every War is Coming game under the sun, and Woobly Official is as well. Not to say I don't plan on doing War is Coming stuff, but it's the type of thing where it's easier for me to just do expert commentaries on like an individual game rather than a series. I will do some more War is Coming junk, but not all the time. It's nice to finish the entire series, and it's very hard for me to pump those out in a timely manner because I put a lot of effort into them, and you guys have told me that it shows, and I'm really glad. You know, I try not to half-ass any of those. I believe in quality over quantity when it comes to anything that I upload. You know, hopefully when it shows up in your inbox, you'll be like, you know, that was a good video. That's the idea. I try to do justice with those commentaries, especially because I feel like, you know, those players deserve the best I can give them. And when it comes to like a 7-game series, I mean, good lord, I could be casting that for 30 years. 30 years. By the time I finish casting the series for you guys, it will have ended like years ago. It'll be like 2020 by the time I cast like the finals, so I don't know. But I do want to do more of that. It's just like, hope you guys are okay. Like, let me know if you guys are okay with just more of the individual expert matches. You want to see me cast games that I play online? I could do that. Tower, the Predator, on the hunt. Now, where is that? Okay. Gonna build a mill. I guess I'll go for Camel Rush this game. I mean, you look at the video title, you're gonna figure out what I'm doing. The general idea is that, you know, first and foremost, I try to make my videos entertaining. That's the #1 goal, is that they're entertaining in some way. I also try to add in, like, a touch of education to them as well. I'm not the best player in any game that I play, but I do try to throw in drop some knowledge bombs on you guys, because I think that it's, probably, maybe make a few nights. I try to make, you know, strategy games a little bit more approachable in general, explain some of the broader concepts of the game. I'm very bad at anything that requires good reflexes, usually. I'm a very slow dude. I'm like a turtle. That's what you guys can't tell. That's why I don't actually do the face cam thing, is because actually I am a turtle, and I don't want anyone to know that. If the secret ever gets out, I mean, that's the end of my YouTube channel. It's all over for me, so I can't let anyone know about that. So I'm kind of like a turtle, but I do understand the games pretty well. I almost enjoy, like, talking about games and reading and watching games than I do playing them, in some cases, because I find it fascinating. So I try to give you guys a description of more of the broader strategy, the broader elements of the game, important concepts. You know, there's always ways for you to optimize the builds and strategies that you see me do here, but I want you to understand the bigger picture. That's what we do here, guys. We do the bigger picture. Dude, I've been a turtle this entire time, and I feel like no one has ever told me that. I don't think I've ever seen anyone been like, God, Rez, when I watch your videos, you were obviously a turtle. He's been a turtle the entire time. I feel like there's probably one guy who's sitting out there and be like, I've been telling you guys the entire time he's a turtle, and nobody believed me. Everyone thinks he's crazy. But we all know now. That is me. Yes, I'm the lag turtle and Liam. That sounds awesome, Mark Finn. I'm really glad to hear that people have been enjoying my custom AI. If you want to try it out and have an awesome game like Mark Finn is, by all means, on the Steam Workshop, you search for my Resonance 22 custom AI or Resonance bot or whatever. You're good to go. Put my heart and soul into that. It's like 4 years of work. Because like with everything I do, I firmly believe that it's improving someone's quality of play and enjoyment of the game in some way. And for me, it's worth it. Now, speaking of that, speaking of things being worth it and awesome, I'm building so many houses for no reason whatsoever besides the real estate market just feels right to me right now. So, speaking of that, I recently hit 100 subscribers on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. You know what this means? New emotes for the Twitch channel. But the question is, what should they be? I have no idea. I have literally no ideas. I don't know. Well, I have ideas, but I want to hear your guys' ideas. And before I do a straw poll, I think it's important that I get all the great ideas in on the straw poll. I wish there was a way I could like add more options to the straw poll after it's already created. Some good ones I've heard, we got like a res boom emote, because I love my farming simulator. Love to boom in Aoe2, which is where you just make a huge eco. Just a huge, huge economy, tons of villagers, half the max population of the game. But that should be your eventual goal no matter what civ or situation you're in. Eventually is to get to half the max pop, and a boom is all about prioritizing that. I've heard like res rigged, because everyone knows my drawing is rigged as hell, and Telemachos wins every single drawing as long as he's just there. Like, he just showed up to my Pokemon stream, which I do on Sunday. You can find the schedule below if you're curious. He just showed up to my Pokemon stream. He'd never been there before. This is like his first time, and I catch a Pokemon, immediately he wins the drawing to get it named after him. Absurd. Absurd. Yeah, don't worry, I'll do more War is Coming stuff, because I know that people seem to... I got a tremendously warm reception from that. As long as you guys are kind of patient with me, I appreciate it. We'll do more of those. They take a long time. So yeah, I would love to hear more ideas. We get res rigged. I've heard some interesting stuff. Perhaps we do something like that. I don't know. Tell me your ideas. Leave me a YouTube comment. I'll probably do like a little post on Facebook where I try and ask people what you think is a good idea. Always curious with that. And another thing is I appreciate you guys being a little patient with me is, I'm a busy dude. Got my classwork, got my social life, got my family. Most importantly, well, those are all important. So scratch the most importantly part. Another thing is I have a very unstable health due to my incredibly severe allergies to basically everything that's not food or fabric. I'm trying to do my therapy for that. It's been very rough on me, so that's one of the reasons why I don't get to pump out as many videos as like Zero Empires does. Cause my health is just so inconsistent sometimes. So, but when they come, when the videos come in your inbox, I want them to be good. And they're coming. They're coming. All right. This stuff down. Good to go. Up to the Castle Age. Whoa, what's going on over here? These villagers are just barely able to move at all. I'm going to send them to other locations. Banish them to Shadow Realm where they belong. I think the idea is I'm going to start with the Camel Rush. Yeah, not the best Camel Rush. It's 3-5 casual. Kind of casual game. Not a huge deal. I'm going to start with camels and see where life takes me. Hopefully I'll get into Elephant Archers. I would do an Elephant Archer Rush, but I think that's how I lose the game. I don't think anyone's ever seen me do camels. So I'll make a couple camels, then I'll go into elephants. When I look at the scores in the enemy team, they don't seem to be, completely fumbling around. It looks like they've got both hands on the keyboard. It looks like they have both hands on the keyboard right now, and they're actually pressing buttons. And that concerns me as a player. When I look at my opponents and I know that their hands are on the keyboard, I know that the game's going to be a lot harder than it would be if they didn't have their hands on the keyboard. Okay, so make a couple camels, then maybe go into Elephant Archers. Another reason why it's so hard to rush with Elephant Archers or War Elephants. For one, they're slow as hell. They might be really powerful, but damn, they are slow. They're so slow. You also have to make a castle early to get those guys out, and that's just the worst, because that means you have to put so many villas on stone, which really does weaken your economy in the early game. I mean, guys, I know, right, Eric? Both hands. They're playing with two. Took the other one out of their pants, and it's on the keyboard. That's how I know it's gonna be a hard game. The most important thing you can do to improve your game, besides putting both hands on the keyboard, is definitely to make sure your town center is always working, always producing bills. Researching something, gosh, it makes all the difference in the world. Man, that will turn you from like 120 rating to like 1200 in like 5 seconds. Which isn't very impressive. So, you know what? It'll turn you from 1200 rated to 120,000. Results may vary. Results may vary a lot. Make a couple camels, build a TC. There's also no way to sustain it economically in the early game. You'll see players go for like a Conquistador rush or like a Plumed Archer rush, because those are unique units that are very, very mobile, and they're actually pretty cost efficient for their stats as well. Very, very powerful units, so it's okay to waste a lot of stone on that castle early. And the castle also can protect you. It's not completely not viable, it's just once you get those elephant archers out, what am I gonna do with them? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you're right, Overjoyed Soup, none on the mouse. Well, that's what makes them so scary, because I know my opponents are so good, Overjoyed Soup, that they don't even need a mouse to win. They're playing completely with hotkeys. If that doesn't show mastery of Age of Empires 2, I don't know what does. You ever lose to a guy with no mouse? Hope not. Now, what this tells me, though, is that it's time to start thinking about that castle. I need to get that castle on my mind. Construct it. Build it, take these camels, go into someone's base. Look at all these stone miners. So I'm going to open up with a couple camels, because again, I know you guys really want to see the elephant archers, especially in the castle age, so that's the idea. 999 rating? No, that's a shitty rating. We can do better than that. Take your hands off the mouse, put them on the keyboard. Go beyond that. Why stop there? What is... I don't know if you guys play... I don't know if you guys have noticed this when you play Aoe2, how the villagers just tend to pick a bizarre tree to harvest from when they are doing that lumberjack thing. Oh, look at the camels just waddling real fast. Look at that walking animation. Good lord! We're playing on normal speed, not fast speed. Look at those feet! God, is he river dancing or walking? Can't say I've seen a video of a camel river dancing, but we're doing it now. Oh, Jack Enton! You're about to get cameled. Oh my god, he's about to get straight cameled. I've never done this before, on stream or to anybody ever. Oh shit, the counter, the secret technology. I'm out of here, I'm already out of here. The rush failed, guys. That's a camel rush for you, it sucks. Rush is over, we're on to game 5 now. Throw it in the towel. What I need to do is I need to coax these guys into making nothing but spears and then get enough elephant archers that I can hopefully pick them off. That's a terrible strategy. I need another town center. Need another town center. Guys, if one hand on the keyboard is good, imagine two. Oh my god, how did you miss these sheep? How did he miss those sheep? I'll never understand. And you know what else I'm not going to understand? How anyone could possibly counter these camels. Sent them back in because they needed their buddy. Sometimes they get lonely. Camels always come in twos, just like Sith Lords. Sith always come in twos. Sith Lord and Sith Apprentice. All right. Oh, stole his sheep, which I missed. They're right there, guys. I'm going in. I'm gonna kill some lumberjacks, I think. Oh god, and I'm getting closer to enough stone for the castle. You know what? Do I buy the stone? No. Self-control. Is a guy who's not here, but I'm trying to demonstrate self-control. Oh my god. Get out of town! How is this fair? Sound of Madness, I would like to apologize on behalf of the entire Age of Empires 2 community for the amount of damage I'm about to inflict as... Holy shit! Oh my god, if you guys don't know, camels are actually boats. If you took biology, you probably know this. I mean, come on, guys. If you took AP Bio, you probably know this. But camels are actually boats. They evolved from the same species that boats did. And as a result, boats do take extra damage from, like, town centers, castles, towers, and whatnot. And yes, that means that heated shot actually destroys camels. And camels are not the most viable raiding unit because of, well, that specific interaction. Now, we can see there that town centers basically turn my camels into paper mache and just gobbles them up. And so they're not the greatest raiding unit. Now, since the Indians don't get access to knights, they're one of those forgotten civilizations, which we all know and love, they don't get knights. Castle Age options are a little limited. Knights are always great because they actually have the defense, you know, to raid. Now, camels are feasible to raid with because you can actually... Oh, I need to build a castle this year. They're actually feasible to raid with because the Indians do get like bonus armor on them, so they don't take the hits from the town center like horrendously badly, but it's still really bad. So, in order for me to make mass elephant archers in this game, which the goal is to mass them, I don't even know if I can title the game Camel Archer into Mass Elephant Archers. I don't know. I don't know if this is a camel rush at this point. I need to get a huge economy to be able to afford this. So if you guys are ready to boom. Camels come in fleets? Yeah, that's what a group of camels is called, right? Is that what we classify them as, a fleet? I don't know. The scientific name of the camel, Desertus botus. Nicely done, Saber Saint. Nicely done. Good night, Blair. Thank you for tuning in. Great to have you. Okay, so... I gotta have stone for 2 castles! If 1 castle is good, just like hands on the keyboard. Castles are just like hands on the keyboard. Why not more? And you know what else my conscience is telling me? It's telling me to go buy some wood, put down more TCs, and just get farming. What should the subscriber club be called here? Like when, you know, most Twitch streams do something when like the guy will say something when you subscribe. It'd be like, "Welcome to the Big Day Club," which I think is very... What? Everyone's got spearmen. That's not fair. But he is a knight, so that's okay. You can't just counter me. God, these guys take forever to kill the spearmen. Anyway, yeah, what should my sub club be? People sub. What do I say? Welcome to the farming simulator. Welcome to the Illuminites, the Resonites. Welcome to lag. Welcome to the laggers. I don't know. Okay, start making elephant archers real soon. Before that, I need an economy like big enough to fund these elephants. Amazon's just booming up. I feel like it would really spook him if some camels just started attacking his walls. I feel like this would, yes. I feel like this would really spook him. Oh, nice try. He tried to rush me with 1 spearman. Nice try. He's doing his best impression of Resonance Spot. But I'm not fooled. I know just who he is. I know he's Jack Nitton. Jackington. I know who you are. More farms, more stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, just gotta keep booming. I'm gonna need a huge eco to do anything of any relevance this game. Well, if you like booming, you're at the right place. If you don't like booming, you're probably at the wrong place. Welcome to the Turtle Club? Oh, we could totally do that. The Turtle Club could be a good one. Let me make a note of that. The Turtle Club. Because, you know, we all lag like hell. I wanted to make my, my subscriber badge. Look at him walling up to deal with the camels. I wanted to make my subscriber chat badge, for my channel to be like the laggy turtle, but it didn't look that good when it was, you know, all bloated up. Oh, you're idle. Not anymore. What's going on over here? You see the way I'm forcing him to wall up with the camels? It's a good day to be Resonance 22, I'll tell you. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Just when I make 1 elephant archer. I need to get to him. You know what? I said I'd make a castle age elephant archer, so I'm gonna do it. Make a few more camels. God, he's scared. Rightfully so. When camels are knocking at my doorstep and I don't have any ship repellent, I know I'm in deep trouble. Oh, I'm in. I'm actually in. Oh man. Oh jeez. Look at my score, guys. A direct result of the camel pressure. So we know that Forestment Knights, heard about that in the chat. So what this means to me is that I counter him with a camel rush. Duh. There she is. In all her glory. Yup. 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 Why does everyone make pikemen? Oh my god, why do they all have pikemen? Or I'm gonna go raid someone else. What? Whoa, how does this happen? I know Pussywood makes the trees smaller, but it doesn't change their hitbox. What? Can I chop the tree while inside of it? How am I doing this? Oh, whoa! Bizarre. So this Pussy would give me an advantage now? Did I just do that? Here, I'm a turtle? The secret is out, Ellen. The secret is out. How did you know? God, they all have pikes. They all have pikes. No one lets me have any fun, guys. No one lets Riz have fun anymore. Yeah, the villager's in the tree and chop. Or not. She should be able to drop it off. Like, she's in range. You can see their two hitboxes interact. Alright, well, she's fucked, guys. But had a good run. Sometimes life happens to you and you just become the tree. You just tree. What's going on over here? Getting cameled. Oh, this never gets old. But you know what? You know what does get old? The Castle Age gets old. That's why I'm going straight to the Imperial Age. Oh, and now I'm out of stuff. Need a lot more bills. Nice try. This is Scout Cavalry? Oh, that's the direct counter. So did he just send like his 2 spearmen into my base? Is that what's going on right now? Because I feel like that's what's going on right now. That castle is super aggressive. I think we're going to destroy these guys. I feel kind of bad this game. But thankfully, I'm doing a really slow strategy. Is that what we call it now? We call it strategy? Am I ever going to rescue her? Yeah, she'll be fine. Stream sniping me to make pikes. I feel like some people do that, but you know what I'm really glad is that there's so many ways to just blatantly ruin my games, and I feel like I have such a great viewer base and community. I'm surrounded by such great people that people don't really do that. It's very rare that I get like 5-man tower rush or some coordinated cheese, which is just no fun for anybody. I mean, what can I say in a match like that besides, just don't get 5-man tower rush, nothing you can do. Doesn't make for good commentary. Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, I get smurfed sometimes, but the people who it's not that often that I do. And when they do, they do something really stupid, or they play really slowly. Please don't smurf me, but if you do, the people that do, they're a good sport about it. I mean, like, it's used to happen more that I would get people joining my lobbies who would be, like, obviously, like, 2K rated. They'd be, like, pretending to be really bad, and they would just ruin the game, but that's not too often. I'm surrounded by a very great community, and we have a great Twitch chat. I mean, there are a lot of people here, and, well, I can still read it. And you guys ask great questions. It's good stuff. Hey, Tomo Sapien. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Teslano. Welcome. Now, this is, if your name is Amazon24 right now, this is not the ideal situation right here. When you're at a fundamental tech disadvantage, oh my god, we are so far ahead of these guys. Let me know in the Twitch chat, should I ask our team to show them a little bit of mercy while I get like 300 elephant archers? Is that the idea? Should we show them a bit of mercy? What do you guys think? Should I show them a little bit of mercy?
No.
Okay, Victoria. Okay. Oh, Mr. Tower, such a troll. Such a troll. I'm the best trolls. For that death rush? I mean, do I show him a little bit of mercy? I mean, is that the question? Should I show him a little bit of mercy? Let me know. Let me know. I don't know why I said I victorious, Jesus. Too much streaming, guys. Bad for you. Elephant archers look cool. Sultans. Did I ever get chemistry? That's a good technology. Tell me you need that. There's no extra stone mines in this map, right? There are. Perfect. I'm gonna need that for castles. Perfect. Is he showing mercy? No, he's just killing. No mercy? Okay. Well, I'm not doing anything right now. It's literally just, Lord Mercutius versus the world. And I think that's fine. DLPK's got stuff, but he's holding it back. Not quite sure if it's because he's not aware of what's going on right now, or if he's just being a nice guy, or he just wants this huge death ball. The common new mistake is doing exactly what I'm doing right now, which is waiting for your army to reach that critical mass, that endgame fantasy that you've been waiting for your entire life. You're just imagining like a group of like 100 fully upgraded paladins, salivating, thinking about it every day, your paladin body pillow. Hope nobody actually does that. That is really creepy. Either way, you don't want to do that. You really don't. You should really use your army when you get... You don't want to, like, send your guys in one at a time to die. There's few general rules. Like, that's the thing. Like, a lot of, noobs would be like, oh, man, my army will just die if I send it in. And it's like, well, yeah, don't send it in if it's just going to die, but it's important that you actually check to see if your army is going to die or not. You probably sending in a group of 40 dudes is probably fine. Like, you look at your opponent's army, and you don't want to wait for your teammates to die before you start sending stuff. That's all bad. So is Lord Mercutius just going to win the game for us? Is that fine? Okay. Well, we all dream about 100 fully upgraded paladins with all of their... just ready to just destroy everything. But you can't do that. Because then you lose. Let's have a couple elements. Gotta send your army out when it's needed, guys. And you know what? When it's needed, that's gonna take some game experience to learn. You're gonna have to play enough Aoe2 to figure out what when it's needed actually is. Like I always tell people, how many villagers do you need? However many you need to constantly sustain troop production for whatever, type of unit you're making. And then you're just gonna have to play enough Aoe2 to really know, get a good feel for it. You can see I'm floating a lot of money right now, so it looks like I got too many villagers, but I haven't even started ramping up the elephant archer production. I might need to sling my teammates some resources, I don't know. This seems like a really bad place for a market, but, when you've got this much money. I can also sell these resources, so not completely lost. Siege engineers, you never know if you need that. So I'm just sending control groups of elephants, and maybe I'll be able to do stuff with it. AI Victorious. Just mentioned you earlier for no reason whatsoever. Oh, man. So, Mercutius, you just gonna own them all? That's fine. Because the elephant archers are coming in. Oh, what? He's got counters. I thought the point of this strategy was that some elephant archers were gonna walk into a bar, and there was no counter. Turns out, the bar is all counters. Alright, okay. So I see he's very prepared for this, and now which means I have to play smart and actually back up my army with reasonable things, like bombard cannons and, well, hand cannoneers and stuff. Super anti-fun. That's enough idle villagers to just straight up kill somebody. Oh gosh. I don't know if my little heart can take all these idols. Oh, it's so inefficient. Oh, conveniently placed gold mine, I just noticed. Is this woman free yet? I'm assuming she did get out. Okay. Spooky army. I'm gonna try and get as many elephant archers as physically possible this game. Without... Oh god, is making hand cannoneers cheating? Is that actually cheating? It might be cheating. I appreciate you guys checking to see if he's just like kidding around before you whip out the ban. Appreciate that. It's all about being cautious, making sure everyone's having a fun environment. It's only when people's trolling gets in the way of other people having fun that it's just not okay. Everybody should feel welcome here, whether you're... I mentioned this before. Hot local team of singles, man, we don't discriminate. Whatever you want. If you're a Nigerian prince, that's fine. If you're real salty, that's fine. As long as your salt doesn't get in the way of my enjoyment or anyone else's experience. Do I have enough elephant archers? He's running! He's running, yeah, that's right. That's right, buddy. God, these things are like tanks. Except not at all. Alright, well, do I have all the upgrades? I feel like I'm missing one of the defense upgrades. Do these things benefit from Parthian tactics? I think they're technically elephant cavalry archers, so I think they do. Parthian tactics, thumb ring would be a good one. I think I might have actually reached critical elephant mass. Critical elephant mass. So I definitely have to throw in some bombard cannons if I ever want to win this game. Not really doing too much. I hope this is entertaining and funny nonetheless. I should probably just go in and just kill him. What I like to see here from the opposing team, who are having incredibly rough games, by the way. I guess these teams weren't particularly balanced. I mean, in retrospect, it was kind of obvious since, well, I mean, Lord Mercutius is very high rating, but we knew that. I just, Antigua the Big A apparently is the best player of his rating in the game, best of the 1500s. So that's just, it's unfortunate. A lot of the players on the opposing team, one of the reasons why they are struggling just a wee bit. Oh, nice pikeman. Hopefully I have enough guys that doesn't matter. One of the reasons that they're struggling is that they just don't have enough villagers, or they didn't build up their eco quick enough. So that's something that'll just take practice, definitely. I don't know where I put all this junk. Whatever, man. 5 castles. I want to, like, try and make most of the elephant archers, but I do need to back it up with siege if I ever want to win the game. Looks like I did slaughter his entire army. See, at some point, unit counters don't... Oh, thank you, Zakrami. I'm doing pretty well right now. Hope you're doing well, too. At some point, like, counters, it can be pretty tough to counter a large group of these dudes. Oh, this isn't a rated game. God, I'm just killing all of his guys. It feels so dirty! You know, it can be pretty tricky to counter them with pikemen. You're gonna need a lot of siege onagers to deal with this, I think. Some heavy cavalry. Yeah, something to stop me from being able to focus down the onagers, and you need some heavy cavalry. I mean, this is a pretty good army comp. You need multiple types of unit counters. Oh, you're looking at him backing up. How do you deal with this? He's trying his damnedest. And these guys would be doing a lot better if what they did was they made, like, more villagers in the game, I think. They made them sooner. But, you know, it's easier said than done, of course. You always try and want to macro as well as you can. Found a scout. Not a big deal. Macro is tough, guys. If you get a strong eco, there's nothing you cannot accomplish. I'm running out of stuff, so I need trade carts. This is why I'm floating so much of the non-gold resources, so that I can sell them all for more elephant archers. My goal is to get pop-capped with the elephant archers before we win the game. Now, in honor of Delta's birthday, I will send him a welcoming party of dudes. We'll get there real slow. Oh, they do benefit from Parthian tactics. That's good, that's good. You thought those were bombard elephants. Well, now you've done it. Now you've done it, Scud Launcher. Now I know exactly what this game has been missing this entire time. And I didn't even know. It never crossed my mind. This is a terrible mining camp placement. It's like blocking the gold mine. Can't be saturated. Jeez, well now I feel like the Forgotten is missing something. Oh, God. I don't know if I have enough elephant archers. I might not actually have enough. Now the Forgotten might be missing something. Now everything just feels wrong. Decision! I know exactly what the Incas need. Elephant bombards. Look at this. Is this scary? Does this strike fear in the hearts of many? Is this actually my stream, iVictorious? Because I'm not quite sure. I'm going to completely ignore his army. What okay, I didn't finish this thought earlier. What I like is that, from the enemy team, is that Delta clearly built up a big economy, same with Sound of Madness. They might have done it slowly, but I like that they never really gave up on that. The thing with Delta, though, is he hasn't actually done anything to help his teammates at all. As we're moving on into the late game stage, it's reached the point where I've got, I mean, this army must be worth, like, approximately 100 billion food. Not actually, but you know what I'm saying. And that concerns me because, dude, these guys are still alive! Are you kidding me? This army's still alive? Look at the dead bodies! I'm gonna have the KDA of a god this game. So anyway, he hasn't really done too much here. I feel like he's either, like, floating resources or something's not quite right. I don't like fighting not at the top of this hill, but I didn't want to be in range of that castle either. Can I win this fight? Gold. Gold! You got gold! No. Gold. Ha-ha! So anyway, yeah, I feel like he hasn't, you know, been able to spend that money. I don't know if he's, like, floating a ton. Maybe he'd, like, tribute it to his teammates. Because, yeah, sometimes you're just not able to macro very well, and that's fine. Like, it happens. No one plays perfectly. This army is now finally gonna die. Oh, God. Now this is when I just send it. This is when I retreat and I send in reinforcements. How is this fair? Go for it, Mysterious Viper. Good luck. Oh, is that a trebuchet? I'm deleting that. That's not an elephant. I got these bombard cannons, but that's just because I'm gonna need them to actually kill buildings. Get monks to have a better KDA? Alright, that's a great idea to do that. I like it. I like it a lot. Look how like far away I am from the pop cap actually. Because I just can't make enough guys. Like it's so hard to mass these. Like with war elephants. The army's still kicking. Real terror. Poor Delta. Just got elephant archered. So basically what this match is telling me is that elephant archers are the best damage in the game. Just gotta get enough of them. They might be real slow. They're like war elephants, but once you get them out, once you go elephant archers, you can't go back. Not really played Heroism of Might and Magic, but maybe I should. There are a lot of great games I feel like I've missed out on. And you know what? I feel like I need to go in as well. It's time. See, I don't know if this is like a result of him like not being able to spend the cash, because I'm assuming he's got cash. His score is good. Very good, so well done on his part. Which makes me think he's got an economy. So maybe he's floating stuff? I don't know. Either way, guys, you'll be able to, you know, make short work of your opponents, hear the lamentations of their women if you make a... Obviously for rushing, this is not your #1 priority, but you should try and make a bunch of extra town centers as soon as you can physically afford them without crippling your rush. Make a bunch of extra TCs, just keep pumping out villagers, try and keep your town center always working. Oh my god! He's got nothing but unit counters. But it doesn't matter. Hopefully, I'm not even going to convert anything with the monks, I'm just going to have them for healing purposes, I think. So yeah, maybe build the extra TCs sooner, I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's a result of eco being imbalanced. You never know, man. But we don't expect perfection, especially from these guys. You know, a lot of them are kind of new to the game. It's not a tournament match, it's fine. Oh, indeed. Sorry, Sound of Madness. Yeah, sorry this was not as fair as I would have liked it to be. Next time. He's just a humble farmer. Alright, maybe I'll convert one. Maybe I'll convert one. Stand, no attack stance. Give me one of these. I would like one. Got one. Now I can be on the achievements with only one conversion. Perfect. This is the third game, LB. I would do more, but I got work to do, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd be here all day. Also, you know, streaming for this long, you know, it can be quite exhausting keeping up this level of enthusiasm for too long. Kept this up, man, I would just collapse. Been no fun for anybody. No fun for anybody. Unleash the Kraken, indeed. BF 1v1 versus LB. Pretty sure he's got that one. Oh, unless, of course, I go Elephant Archers. This is where Aoe2 Nightmares come from. I mean, this is one of the dirtiest games I feel like I've ever played, like, ever. This just feels dirty. Oh, man. Pick a viewer and 2v1 you? Dude, that's not fair, LB. that's what I call a pal. We just team up. The dream team right there. Would not be fair. What's going on over here? Whoa, whoa, you can't just ignore the fact that my army is really... That's good, that's good. 'Cause I was gonna say, he started attacking my stuff and not actually, like, going for my eco and not going for my giant, completely immobile death ball. Which is really bad for me for a moment, because my army's so immobile that there's no way I'll ever be able to turn around and actually, you know, get shit done. Has he not been mining this gold the entire game? Oh, man. I have to take a long, cold shower after this game and think about what I've done. Oh, these poor souls. It's so dirty. Nothing but elephants. How do you stop it? When you do this strategy, please throw in some siege weapons, no matter what gimmicky crap you're doing. I want to actually be able to blow up buildings at some point this year. And GG enemy team, you tried. Well, it's not quite as balanced as I thought. TK the PK, in fact, is outscoring Lord Mercutius. He's actually outscoring my other teammate, Lord Mercutius, aka Tower. Absurd. That's not a relic, that's a dude. Easy to get that mixed up. Kind of your heartless beast. He's just a peaceful farmer. GG, well played. Good job, G. Yeah, I always play with people from the chat, K-Sunny. It's what we do here. I'm a firm believer, K-Sunny, that if you watch my videos on like YouTube and you can't tell it was live streamed or not, then I fucked up somewhere. When did this happen? Ah! Why is this on fire? Oh, Houston? Oh... When did... What? When did that happen? How long has he been doing this to me? Oh my god, you big brute. I'm just gonna farm in the middle of the map. Just gonna farm all the way over here. When did he start doing this? Give me another halberdier, please. I'd really like another one. When did that start happening? Hey, K-Sunny, how you doing? Great to have you, Fantafressa. Find my stream schedule below. Love to have you in the future. Real life catches up with all of us, of course. We're at the last game of the stream today. And I just had a horrible realization that my base was being under attack for like the last, presumably, 30 years. Started the stream a couple hours ago. And the good news is that, you know, these units are absolutely disgusting. I get enough of them. You can counter elephant archers, you just need, like, heavy cavalry, onagers, maybe some heavy scorpions are decent, halbs. I mean, like, yellow has a good group of stuff, but he doesn't have enough stuff. And part of it is he just doesn't the back he needs, maybe not a big enough eco. I don't know. That villager fight, though. So much for peaceful farmer, Skyneto. I see you shanking him. So much for peaceful farmer. I mean, mining gold across the map. This army is disgusting. Yeah, when did this happen? Dude, I lost a castle. Oh, God. That would have been bad. Could have been real bad. GG, well played. Next time, closer game. Look, I mean, look at this. We're just gunning him down. I mean, he needs to... This is one of those situations where sending him in one at a time does not work. But for the most part, in general, though, it's much better to send your units in one at a time and have them die needlessly. Like, you should be less worried about that and more worried about, is my military doing something or is it just gathering dust over there? I see new players all the time, waiting all day to get their perfectly upgraded army with full upgrades, and their teammates are just dying, and the time that they finally have their, like, max pop, they got the fully upgraded paladins, they're just surrounded by just flaming buildings and wreckage, and like, what happened? You left your team. Help your teammates, save a life. GG. Alright. I'm glad that they didn't prolong this game forever. I mean, the enemy team played pretty well. They gave it their all. You know, we don't expect flawless play from the lower rated dudes, obviously. You know. Really, the broader game plan was really good from Sound of Madness, I have to say. He had the bigger picture down. He knew what units he needed to build. But execution is something that all players can work on. But what I like to do for you guys to try and help your broader understanding of the game, I need you guys to know the concepts, and then from there, you can practice, then you'll be able to execute better. I like his unit choices. His unit choice was solid. Jack Enton, I think the one thing he probably could have done better was maybe get to Castle Age faster. Aha! Some weaker ecos. We look at the threatening players in this game. You see a trend, guys? The threats, huge economy. You guys remember what the max population of the game was? That's right, 300. And that means that you want about half of that to be villagers by the end game. Now, this game went on for an hour, so that means by an hour we expect everybody to have about half that max population, 150, you know, give or take a decent amount of villagers, depending on what your needs are. Like, I was the Indians, making nothing but elephant archers, so I needed more villagers. I did. And in team games, you know, a good chunk of those would be trade cards as well. The entire enemy team was a little bit low on the vill count. Now, a lot of them had very valid excuses, especially our good friend Amazon, aka Forrest, who, well, he got blitzkrieged, I'll tell you, by Lord Mercutius. He calls himself Tower 07, but he should probably call himself Castle 07. As, Amazon not quite ready for that one. So, you know, a lot of them have a big excuse, but, you know, I like to see that he had a big eco before that. But the people who were, like, off in the corner, able to play farming simulator like Skyneto, you know, peaceful farmers like him, I would like to see a couple more villagers, guys. It would definitely help out in the future in your own games. That's a good question, Fanta Freza. Now, I'd say 300 population is pretty common in AoE2 HD, but most people play on 200 in just the general AoE2 community. You'll see 200 pop games, 300 pop games, maybe like 500 sometimes, but it tends to be pretty laggy. I like 300 pop. I think it's interesting, and it's really the only way that 3v5 is feasibly winnable, because, you know, I'm going to need to be able to outboom my opponents. And it's good that they didn't build up too much of an economy, because then, well, I would have lost. But if you want to win your games, if you want to raise 153 buildings, get this huge army, got to make a lot more vills. It helps. It helps. I see that there are times in the timeline where there's a little bit of stagnant growth here, and I wonder, is like, the vill production stopped at a point, didn't need to. That's the difference it makes. 25 pop games. Now that's a terrible metagame. Oh, jeez. I mean, I'd love to, Mysterious Viper. If only I had that much stamina. If only I could keep up the level of enthusiasm for that long. Don't know if I can. 6v2 could have been interesting. What I didn't expect was how well TK the PK would play that game. I expect, you know, I knew Lord Mercutius that you're a cold-blooded killer, and you know what you want, you know how to get it. I expected you to be a real threat that game. TK the PK, though, well beyond my expectations, and I feel like most people's. He played very well, perhaps too well. Look at that, guys. Really scary. He's a product of my teaching. Oh, thank you, man. It's all in the eco, guys. You see this? Oh my god. Look, this is a literal perfect split. 150, 150. Real threatening. Killed no buildings. Didn't make enough bombard cannons. Look at that KDA, by the way. Elephant Archers. This game brought to you by Extra Town Centers and Elephant Archers. Also using your army in a timely manner. Okay, guys. Whew, okay, hope you all enjoyed watching this one. Hope it was entertaining, informative in some way or another. You know, again, keep me posted on the Twitch emotes. Love to hear about that stuff. Let me know, guys. Okay, so if you enjoyed watching this match, you know, please do leave me a like rating, as it does help me out quite a bit. And of course, if you enjoyed watching this video, you will probably enjoy watching the rest of the stuff on my YouTube channel. I've got plenty of other Age of Empires 2 videos there, as well as videos of other games. So if you like Elephant Archers, then you'll probably like the rest of those videos as well. Although they have a few less Elephant Archers in them, but maybe I'll do more of that. We'll see. We'll see. Let me know, guys. And of course, thank you always for your continued support. If you want to get in on the live stream and you want to get mass Elephant Archered by me, or you want to be on my team and share in that glory, then, you know, I got all the links you need in the video description. Head on over to my Twitch page. Find my live streaming schedule below on the Twitch page. Easy sneezy. It's right there, updated all the time. And one thing I did want to bring up is that my streaming schedule might be a little weird and wonky towards the later weeks of February and the earlier weeks of March due to final exams. I'm going to be out of town visiting friends. Oh, man. You got final projects, all sorts of junk going on. But I'll keep the flow of content going to, you know, YouTube in the meantime. I don't know, Mysterious Viper. I prefer my AI. Brute Force is a great AI, Mysterious Viper, but I mean, there's a reason why I do 5v3s with my AI, because my AI is designed for that type of thing. Auto balances the teams. I am understandably biased. I better be biased because I made it. You know? Oh, you guys don't need to delete that link. That was clearly a joke link from Cavalier, guys. It was clearly a joke link from Cavalier. It's clearly a joke. We're trying to keep the porn and the shameless advertising out of the Twitch chat. So I don't like people like spamming their own streams, their own YouTube channels, and whatnot, and the porn. You know, because that's all viruses. And I want to keep it, you know, like a friendly, welcoming place. But like, obviously, that was a joke link. That wasn't a real link. So we're good to go. Yeah, Homicidal Bear. I've been real busy, but I'll try and do that today. Okay, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate the support as always. Hope that makes sense. And yeah, see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Now, if you're watching this live, of course, I'll be right back to do a quick Q&A before I end the stream off. As always, guys, have a good one. See you all shortly. Thank you for watching.